Don't fight it. You know you can't.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
Cecil, we can relate very much that in a motor racing. Example, you drive a rally car in a forest extremely really fast, and you need courage to able to brake late, to go throttle really early, go very closer to apex of the corners.
Yeah, just dive down in here real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was so easy, you can't believe it. No, it wasn't.
All right, everyone, make sure you like and subscribe and follow. Do it on Twitch, too, because we're dual streaming on Saturdays, usually, to some effect, between the two of them. So, hi. Hi. Hi, YouTube. Hi. YouTube, I'm just going to tell you right now, YouTube is just kind of fucking weird like that, because that guy, like, 10 years ago walked into the suicide forest with his phone. They put a really big delay on chat. So don't ever feel upset if somebody like doesn't answer you right away. It's just the way it is. The latency they put on there, it's like upwards of like 30 seconds or something like that. So it really kind of jams that like person-to-person interaction. But I appreciate you, YouTube. Don't ever forget that.
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance?
No.
No, copy that.
I got 2 minutes. My dude says if I can't do one in 2 minutes, I'm not worth my salt. Oh yeah, I should have muted that first. Oh well, it happens. Hi. We're back. I did everything from the remote location. If I told you where the remote location was, I'd have to eliminate you. So, I'll keep it a secret. Just for you, I'll keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, we're back. Welcome to my stuff area. What do I say on my channel? Welcome everybody, as all are welcome. Welcome down to the basement. This is where my wife keeps me. It's a joke. She didn't keep me down here. See, look, there's no chain. I'm free!
Don't be afraid.
Probably got, oh wait, I think I got something down here. I do. I have the secret box. So if you're not really interested in watching me, IndyCar practice is on right now downtown. The track sucks, man. I'm telling you. Why I'm not like, you know, crazy about rushing down there. We had free tickets, sort of, and you know, I said, oh, these are for Sunday, this is for Indy. We don't want to go to the Indy race. If we're going to go down there, we're going to go down there for the cars that we want, not for the cars that we don't want, at the track we don't want to see them at. That would be, like, ridiculous. I'd rather stay home. Watch it on TV. But now to get to walk through the paddock for the, you know, the IMSA cars and stuff like that, either on Friday or Saturday, that's money in the bank. There's other races that go on too during the week. You know, there's like, I think there's a Trans Am race. There's what else? Not really sure. I'm sure they have some IMSA, you know, events, like, you know, IMSA undercard events, and I'm sure they have some IndyCar undercard events. I think the year that, one of the years that I went, or last year that I looked, because they didn't have the IMSA at all, no IMSA cars. Maybe it was the first year for IMSA. Anyway, the first year for the circuit without IMSA, they had like TA2s and stuff like that, like Trans Am cars. And those are pretty, let's say, those are pretty robust cars, you know what I mean? They can take a street circuit, no problem. So it was probably, they needed to run those cars first or something like that for a year, blah, blah, blah. But I think Nashville too, like Nashville Grand Prix, like their street circuit, they didn't get IMSA right away either. Which is weird. I would think the Indy cars are more fragile or would be more susceptible. So you've heard of, I've heard of them complain more about street circuits than sports cars. But then again, too, when you think about the Indy car versus the sports car, the Indy car has more tire involved in the suspension and can probably absorb more load than, say, a sports car or a prototype, for example. A prototype, for definite sure, like, you hear them all the time get, you know, curb strikes and break the cars, like, all day long. I mean, at least as long as I've been watching, you know, that type of racing. My dude will go for the...
down in here real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
And he'll get the broken push rod or, you know, some kind of crap like that. All right, so anyway... We're going in hard, is what I always say, right? I had a breakthrough in my mind regarding this rig, too. Wow. So this rig here, wait, what do I gotta do here? This is weird. Why does it look all funny? Oh, it's date acquired. That's why. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. I want performance points, dog. I want boosts. Give me the booster, man. So here we go. 800, right? So do I run this with hard tires? No stop hard tires, right? Is this what you do? What else is there? I want a techno dance. Woo! Ooh, I can detune the McLaren. Oh wait, Toyota. Sorry, I can't stop dancing. Have you ever had that happen? You ever been in the mall? Been in like Hurley or something like that, or like whatever your favorite store is, and you just can't stop dancing to the song they're playing because it's your favorite song? This isn't that. This is some weird like Japanese like subliminal messaging going on, making me move my body for no reason. All right, what do we do then? If I do this, this car is a demon. Oh, it went to 801. As soon as I popped it in here, it went to 801. Why does it do that? Does it rain? Come on. What a booger face car. Oh. Why don't I just take some downforce off of it for Pete's sake? Right? So we drive this car. It doesn't rain, does it? I'm going for it. I haven't driven this car in forever. This car is pretty gnarly. I better get ready. Whoa. That's not where the microphone goes. I had the microphone on my outer sweater here. I had the microphone pack on the sweater, but the actual lapel or lavalier microphone, as they call it, on my my shirt. So I kind of took a tug on this lavalier microphone, which I've done several times in the past, so I'm not afraid of it. You always say no fucking rain, and then it deluges on me. I'm not gonna believe you. I just don't think I have rain tires for this car. I don't believe you, Josie. You're like, every time you say that, I get that gif in my head, or that gif, or whatever the hell they call it, with Admiral Akbar from Star Wars going, "It's a trap!"
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
Dude says no rain. Immediately. It does look like a beautiful day. It's like a dirt late model. It's an optical illusion. Oh, fuck these cars. Let's go. Ah! Ah! Danica. Maybe I better start over. That was gnarly. I got way out of shape immediately. I hate this track. I don't know where I'm going. Take some grass. It's good for you. See? Remember, if you don't turn to the inside curb, you're going to end up in the outside wall. I picked the wrong car. Pretty sure I picked the wrong car. I'm not giving up now. I'm committed. I should be committed. The car's fast. I just gotta get the handle of it. Oh, you spicy tuna roll. That's called a slide job. That's how I'm gonna lose 2 positions at Lernerville, so get used to it, Grady, or Kakayawa, or Kakamama, or Kakawawi, Kawamaki, or fuck off. How about that? Power move is what that was. I'm not touching this car. Not it. No. Woo. Oh, I'm offline. Get back there, car. We're working together here, remember? I meant to do that. Just like in the world of outlaws, they say, it's time to start making moves and stop faking them. Let's go! Whoa, that's a big old jump. Are they drafting? What the fuck is going on there? Yeah, I got 8 gears. I used them. Whoops. Go hella faster through there without fucking spinning around. Hit the fucking car off the Armco. See that false horizon there, man. Always get you. Yeah, go, whoa. Don't go in the wall. Might run out of fuel. Like it says I need fuel right now. Need like a full tank of fuel, dude. What the f... And a new bumper. my tires are melting in the pits here. Whatever, I just need third. I am good for what I need. Whoa. You're ready to make some serious movage. Wow. Oh, front tire lock. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. Oh, shrink me. What the? That was my fault. I hit the brakes in the wrong spot and I just got smoked. Oh. I hate this track. I'll say it a million times. It's got like the flow of like a fucking ABBA, like, you know, chorus. It just goes on forever and ever and ever, and like this winding bullshit fucking line. I hate it. It's less of a circuit and more of like a rally course. Like a rally stage. It's so fucking long. That's the best way to describe it. It's like a connected rally stage. Tarmac rally. Hey, there's the car that fucking punted me. What should I do? I'm gonna try and block it from going into the pits. Fuck you, I got time for that. restarted this thing 3 times. Ah! Wall's coming. I might need fuel again from all the spins. This next race might be for the lead. See, right there. I hit the brakes, like, to get the front end down, and I hit it too hard. I did it again. I had to turn the brakes down in this. I turned the load cell down because I hit it so hard that it pushes it around. Or not pushes it around, but moves the seat from the A-frame. Yeah, this is a race for the lead right here. Try and put me into the wall, Frisky Fraga. I'll put the cuff on you, monkey. Baga! That's how I know we're racing for the lead. Can't hit that wall. That'd have been over. I gotta preserve these tires too. I guess they're fine. Tires be fine. I don't know what to do. Screwed. I screwed myself. going for a world record failure, you know, like the Ferrari F1 team strategists do. I love how Lewis credits no simulator work rather than like immense luck for his second place at Montreal. Has nothing to do with, you know, the two cars in front of him starting on wet tires. None of that had anything to do with it. It was all not doing the simulator work. The sim time wasted normally was better spent, you know, thinking of something goofy to wear. So everything about the fuel mapping is totally different now, guaranteed. That car just pit. I better hurry up. I think this car's out of gas. have to get dirtier than that, Fraga. You're gonna have to turn into Freaky Fraga, because it's over. Freaky Fraga! Oh! Yeah.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
My living legend is all bruised up. Bruised and used. Well, there goes my mileage for the day. I quit. It better give me a 5-star ticket for doing 50 miles. If it doesn't, I'll be disappointed. At least a 4. Still a fail. Still a fail. That car is fast, ASF, as they say. Didn't do any wheelies though. I did one wheelie actually, like going down that weird like right-hander, that sweeping right-hander where kind of like the floor drops out. That part is pretty intense. I like it.
That weapon is mine.
Indeed, you are a weapon. So check out this other dude that streams at night. I've been almost co-streaming with him a little bit. RUANEFTW. I've been teaching him how to do dirt, and I did like a dirt thing yesterday. So if anyone wants to learn how to do dirt, watch my thing yesterday. The iRacing thing, it's like in the first like 20 minutes. I go in there and I explain a dirt line. Well, I always do that. I'm like a broken record. I say the same stuff over and over again when I get in that car, reminding myself more than anything else. What do I always say? Repetition is the key to mind control. Or the rule of 3. 3 attempts. Practice like a demon until you get 3 clean attempts in a row. Practice is free. Beauty of esports. Practice is free. You never have an excuse for being shitty when you're driving virtual cars. Because all you got to do is your chores in a timely fashion and fulfill all your other worldly obligations and get yourself in the seat.
The dark side is in our nature. Surrender to it.
There's a sign for free, and it's posted with the corner location. the dude kitty corner took some of it. Wife and I just had a very long debate about, Jenny and I just had too long of a debate on whether or not to post it online, so now it's both. I say if a policeman pulls you over and you don't have one, you're going to get a ticket. If you have one, they're not looking at the expiration. Not looking at expiration date. In fact, if you have one, you're more than likely not getting pulled over for not having one. Age-old debate. Where to draw the line to intervene into bad parenting. Surprisingly enough, in my neighborhood, the police draw the line at kids underage that aren't supposed to be, like, out of car seats, totally not in car seats, hanging out of the windows while the cars are doing 35 miles an hour through a stop sign. So, hey, go figure, man. People do things differently all over the place. So my stance is on stop signs and driveways in the neighborhood. Your car may or may not look like the Batmobile, but you ain't Batman, and this ain't the driveway or the entrance to the Batcave, so slow the F down. Yeah. Don't S where you eat. It starts to stink after a while. And eventually you might not know the difference between what you effed and what you are supposed to be eating. Whatever, I'll see y'all in hell. I'll see all you fruit vaping in public in front of kids, mother effers, and HE double hockey sticks. And hopefully I'll have my karma in check enough where I'll be in charge a little more than being the person or the thing that's being put in charge of or whatever. I'll be in control of the string, pulling the boiling oil over all of us. How about that? So as I said, I would hate this race, and I did. Luckily, I did it first, and like maybe I could leave this day with a smile on my face, driving some weird Corvette. Maybe I'll drive my brown Corvette, a Bowling Green brown missile. That reminds me of like a snot rocket I blew out of my nose after cutting the grass one day. So I had to evict some rabbits trying to move into my house. So what this rabbit did was, it was very sneaky too. Like right by like the electrical wires basically. It started to dig a hole and it was gonna have babies. It was just getting ready to have babies. It even came back to try and redig the hole because I filled the hole, and then when I saw it come back, I was like, I covered the hole. So I covered the hole with like a big like pot that I have and a dirt bag that's sitting right there. And it even tried to get under it again, like overnight probably, and then hopefully gave up or something. I don't want the bunny rabbits and the baby bunnies next to the house. That's unacceptable. Because one day I'm gonna let the dog out, and the dog's gonna see a little baby bunny, and then I'm gonna have to go and like The dog's not going to know any different other than grabbing whatever it is out there, and it could hurt itself really bad on like the air conditioner, the this, the that. You know, there's a million things out there, a million different ways to like, and reasons to not have a rabbit out there, or 6 rabbits after they have babies or more. I actually had a rabbit incident over in the, like at the far side of the property. Like there was this weird, you know, the exact, oh!
Okay, can you bring it back, Lance? No. That could be up.
So as I was saying, I had to pit twice. So the incident occurred where I saw this little hole, you know what I mean? And it was about, like, I guess, in retrospect, the size of a rabbit. And I heard some of the rabbits, and then I had to remove some of the rabbits. So, because I just put my foot in there without looking. This time, I like kind of like stuck my finger in there, like with my glove on, or like a light stick. So if there was something in there, I would be able to like gently pull them out. And I don't know what I would have done with them. To be honest with you, at that point, I was not really thinking about it. But anyway, no rabbits, so I took all the rabbit bedding out of there, and then I grabbed a thing of excess dirt I had laying around, like foundational dirt, like base, line or like base dirt, filled the hole. I filled the hole, so no more rabbits. If they get too many rabbits around here, I start making a rabbit stew. Or I can find a French, I can start trapping, like, I can go like old school, like ancestor. Like my ancestors are French-Canadian trappers. On my mom's side. Forget the name. There's an, I'm trying to remember. I think it's Nance. I think Nance is the name. But Nance and to Bellinger. It's part of the lineage or whatever. But yeah, I used to run like pelts on steamships out of this area back to like New York and like stuff like that. New York City? New York City. I forget what else they were into. Like you were into a lot of stuff back in the day. This used to be the Paris of the Midwest. They say that about every city, though, because it goes through that metropolitan boom. Like as you go around the St. Lawrence Seaway, like you come in from New York, you go through the Great Lakes chain and up around Michigan into Chicago. Eventually, at the end is Chicago. Oh no! I got turned. I got turned. But anyway, you come in the St. Lawrence Seaway, you go around through like Lake Erie, Lake St. Clair, Lake Huron, Superior, and so on and so forth, and you end up back in at the end of that chain, and you go to the Mississippi River. Well, that was the way to circumvent like traveling through all like the wilderness. If you could actually go down the Mississippi from like the Chicago River and Illinois and stuff like that, sort of. Then the Industrial Revolution happened. It was all railways. Slave labor building the railway. Come on, baby.
Teacher, I can show you the ways of the Force.
You heard me. Come on back. But this literally took forever, and like, you know, I did my 50 miles, and I don't want to do the other one, because I could probably just come back and get another 25 miles doing that tomorrow, right? If I do it all now, then I won't have that opportunity, so. Start playing the world's smallest violin for the stream getting closer to the end, my friend. I wish I could get Project Cars to work. That's fun. Driving those cars just alone is fun, like driving iRacing cars alone, because it's that good of a game. That's why they had to delist it. I'm glad I have physical copies. Now, question, if you're still there, Josie, do you have a disc version PS5 or just a digital? And if you have a disc version, can you play backwards compatible discs, and how far down have you tried? So like, can you play a 4-game, a 3-game, a 2-game, a 1-game? Because I know on my 4, I can play 1 games. Like I have a couple of these like PlayStation like classic hits type things, and they play backwards compatible, you know, to a certain extent. I haven't tried any other games lately, because I know they've been less restrictive on that, seeing as how they've gone all digital, and like, you know, it's really kind of like stupid to like sell a disc thing and then like say you can't use your disc. I think that's bad for business, and it's bad for community vibes, if you ask me, but hey, you know what I mean? Nothing says I love you than reaching into your hard drive and yanking something out that you paid for. Yep, indeed. Blood in the water with this car, man. I smelt that, dude. Like, I saw the gap come down. Right. Yeah, so I have an Intellivision game that I know I can play on this. Like one of those, like, you know, let me see it, it's right here. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've played this on here. This is a PlayStation 1. Had a massive sneeze. Oh, we're getting to the end here. Let's just watch the end here. Yeah, here's the action. Come on back. Block me, Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday doing the block. It's over. I got an 8-speed and a flat 12, I think. I think this thing has a flat 12 in it, doesn't it? This thing's got some weird, like, imaginary, like, Porsche, like, you know, double V8 or something like that. Or like 2 flat 6s welded together or something like that. All I know is it's super effing wide in the rear end. Speaking of super effing wide in the rear end, I probably should do the Model Y tires today. I like looking at it with the super awesome Pirellis. We're gonna have to replace those too. Oh my God, this is the pit stop. Oh, Jesus. So when I take the car over, I'm gonna get the front windows tinted, and I'm going to get, I don't know if I'm gonna get the wheels fixed or not, because I might just get new tires. And they have these like really, not cool I guess, but like they have these wheel covers that make it look like a car from RoboCop. I'll have to post it. I forget what it's called, but it's just this flat disc wheel cover system that goes over, like, you know, goes into the center cap or whatever, like the attachment or whatever, and then it center locks sort of. So once you put your wheel on, whatever wheel you have, I think, you know, you buy the specific size, and then it not only does it like increase your efficiency, it protects your wheel from further damage. Because you hit that and there's like a replaceable ring on it or something like that. It's kind of dorky, but like I'm into that kind of like cyberpunk, like Blade Runner type shit. That's why I have a fucking Tesla. That's why we have 2 Teslas. Which was funny because like they're really not like, you know, a marketing like type company, and they're like very limited on how they can sell cars in certain states. Like in Michigan, like they don't have like dealerships. They have service centers, and then they have like boutiques is the way they do it. And then they won't deliver your car really, or I forget how, you gotta like, yeah, they'll transfer a plate for you and stuff like that, like as like a courtesy. But like you can't like buy the car like in the dealership or whatever. It's really strange how it works. It might have changed because like, you know, it's really dumb to kind of like limit like, you know, a company to do business in your area if they're doing good business. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, granted, like the way that they want to sell cars is counterintuitive to the way people have built and sold cars out of Detroit or Michigan, you know what I mean, to the United States and the world, you know what I mean? But like, you can't fight the future. China has been making cars, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, we helped them design or they lifted from our technology for decades now. You know, it's the way that, you know, you have to do business in China. You can't just sell your products in China. You have to show them how you make them, and then they steal it from you. It's the way to do business in the Chinese market if you want their stuff. Everything is a speculatory, stupid ass, like, you know, attention economy type deal. Like, if you got enough likes, you're gonna sell it, I guess. I'm glad it looks like Twitch has cut down on the bot usage. A lot of these people that used to be like, in my view, have been overviewed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, too many people are watching them. All of a sudden, all their views, like, or viewers are like quartered or halved, which I think is more realistic because, like I said, I check people's content and stuff like that, you know, up against my own. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what you do. It's a competitive, you know, field kind of thing. So like, I'm always looking to innovate and stuff like that. That's how I ended up here in this studio, like the way it is. Always trying to be the loud end of the didgeridoo. If possible. The only thing I don't like doing is retro games, really. This is like as far as I like to go, as far as like console stuff, because like it's really the most exciting console stuff you can get. Like when you watch people play like sit down like MMO games and stuff like that, like it's kind of boring. Like even watching Call of Duty, like I'm not into that. I'm not into, like, it's kind of like, and I don't know why you would want to do those types of games, because like I could see having PTSD, you know what I mean? Like just hearing gunfire all the time and all that stuff, like just doesn't sound like fun to me. And being shot, fake or not, I don't want to be shot. What have I done recently, though, that I liked on my Nintendo Switch? I gotta check because there's an F1 Legends update. I have that game. They're gonna add a bunch of new cars. They added Formula E, according to that video. What else do they add? The old Lotus, like the 49 Lotuses with the guillotine aerodynamics. And then it looked like they added some other cars. Oh, the Tyrrell 6-wheel car. It looked like they added that. That's fun looking. Weird car. I used to have a Borrego model of that. I wish I knew where it was. There's the wheelie right there. That's a really good picture too. We'll be taking that. Where the front end lifts off the ground a little bit. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so here are the games that I know that have worked on my PlayStation 4. Like, this one is really good. This is the one that has my original sim racing game on it. Television, classic games. It has auto racing. You can look up in television auto racing. It is a fucking awful nightmare of a game to play now, so I try to stay away from it. This I also think works. I'm not sure. This Mortal Kombat trilogy, but I have a lot of games, you know what I mean? I have a PlayStation 3, I have a PlayStation 2 somewhere that I'm trying to get cleaned up, because I would really like to get the PlayStation 2 cleaned up, because if not anything, I can play some of my old Dirt Oval games to compare to the new ones. Because I swear to you, these Dirt Oval games that I have from Ratbag is the name of the developer. They are the basis for all iRacing, and you know, most people that know about the history of iRacing would probably agree with me, and or you know, you can Google it and search for yourself. But Ratbag, aka Monster, became the studio that is now iRacing Studios, basically. I have a lot of weird, here we go. Here's the two games. So I don't know if they've done another update where you can actually play these games on on the newer device. But these were actually Infograms and Ratbag is the studio. I think this one came first. Yeah, I think this one came first. World of Outlaws, 2002. They had other ones too, I think on PlayStation 1. I think I had some of their games on Sega. So they've been around a while. So normally you can see from the dates, but I can't see shit because I'm old. Let's see here. Yeah, 2002 and 2004. So I was correct. This one came first. This is Sprint Cars, World of Outlaws Sprint Cars. This is a great game for a PlayStation 2. Also, the same kind of game, same manufacturer, just without the World of Outlaws. They call it Saturday Night Speedway. This one has the rest of the cars. So if you want the rest of the dirt oval cars, it's on this. If you want just sprint cars, that's all there is on this. It's winged sprint cars. Sounds good to me. Let's get our prizes. It's prize o'clock. Let me tell you, I don't understand why I don't get to write cool articles for video game and sim racing publications. Because, you know, I've been around and I've got the great perspective as a loud end of the didgeridoo user for as many years as I've been.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick our car. We can do that. So I can just use this car and it'll be done. Or I could use this car and it'll be done. I could use this car, this car, this car, this car, this car. This is a good car. This is a great car. Great. No, yep. I can use the cop car. Ooh, I can do this car. I would do this car, I think. I haven't done this car in a long time. This is a really good car. What else? Ooh, I can do this car. I don't think I've done this car in a while either. Ooh, there you go. Do the spaceship Corvette. New versus old. I should make this one silver, but this is my favorite color. You know what would be really cool? If I owned a car, if I could pay a certain fee to clone it. You know what I mean? Like a percentage. To have like a different like file version of it or saved version of it. Does that make sense? I mean, yes, I know you can kind of already do that, but like it's kind of a pain in the ass to go in and out of there. It would be nice to have like a folder like you say in iRacing where I can go into my setups, hit the car, and then have the car, you know, blip down and I pick the one that I want and I go. Kind of like what they have now for the colors and stuff in that time trial. I'm full of bad ideas, just let me loose. I'll give them all to you. I'm great at spending your money for you as well. All right, get out of here. I hear all types of upstairs activity and I gotta go water the garden. Because the sky does not rain anymore. I must bring it up from the earth in order to make my crops grow. I wonder how long that'll last. Ooh, look at that steering wheel. I want that steering wheel. Come on, man. Dude, look at that. That thing's sweet. Bro. Fanatec, are you listening? You guys want to come out with something cool. You want to do something different this year instead of trying to sell me something 6 years fucking old? Or, sorry, forgive me, that rig that you're trying to pass off, that thing is garbage too. Both of them. The CSL rig should come with a full system, period. That thing should be like a $50 add-on to your $1,000 steering wheel setup. So you can properly use your load cell and you don't have to complain about how you can't figure it out or anything like that because it won't stay on the floor or you got to nail it down or you got to make some other bullshit. You know, all the things that they don't tell you. You know what I mean? And then if they want to sell their shitty one, you know what I'm saying, that they're asking $1,000 for, they want $1,000 for that thing. Dude, pause for a second. They want $1,000 for, like, I think the front and the back half. No seat. No monitor stand. So they sell it in 2 boxes. So I think you can buy the front half without the back half for some reason. And then I think you can, like, you know, roll your, you know, office chair up to it, I think is maybe what they're thinking. I'm not really sure how that works, but it seems pretty fucking half-baked if you ask me. So maybe Corsair, if you want to go out there and buy Track Racer 2 or something like that, or acquire a portion of Sim Labs or some kind of crap like that, because the rigs you're selling, dude. And hey, try and put like a motion rig on that thing that's 2 pieces like that. No. That ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. Oh, did I not get, did I not cash in this yesterday? I did not cash in this yesterday. Like, honestly, if the CSL one, if they gave that to me, like, with like, if I were to buy my CSL Elite, you know, for Fanatec or whatever, or for PlayStation, you know, 10 years ago, like I had done, and they gave me that CSL Elite rig, spot on, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, at the meantime, I had, what was it? The Playseat Challenge is what I had. And I ended up going on, like, a secondary website and finding a Playseat Evo, like one of the original Playseats, where it had tilt steering. I got it for a really good price, like a fantastic price. And that's what I had to do. But then I still had to break everything and, like, redesign it to have it run load cell, because, like, even the you know, some of the parts on the rigs that I have down here, they're not built to sustain an 80 kilogram load cell or the forces that you need to, like, use it. I mean, unless you have it, if you don't have it tuned right, you're gonna bend something or break something or, like, whatever. That's why I made my videos. So we get a double dose, because I didn't pick up yesterday's ticket. I was too anxious to get the hell out of here. Too bad I can't clear the floor. Hooray, I got 10,000 credits. What did I get yesterday? I thought I did get something yesterday. I swear I got something yesterday and I don't know what it is. I'll have to go back and watch the stream. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just dipped out. I was tired. Double up. Shit, I'm already tired. Hooray! At least it was consistent today. Consistently bad. And this is why I don't play Gran Turismo. No. I know you're dreaming of me. And my Fanatec rig, nope. Even if they gave me one, I don't think I would, like, I don't think I could favorably review that. You know what I mean? Because, like, when you review a product like that, you gotta think of, like, growth. You know what I mean? And that's their whole shtick, too, is growth. You know what I mean? To, like, you know, say that you're gonna grow through those products, you know, to an end game, which would be like, you know, a small Mazda in your basement that shakes and shimmies. You're not getting that. Even the crap that I have down here isn't really good for that, I don't think. I mean, it would need to be like, you know, shirred up more, that's for sure. Or, I mean, for certain. Like this one, hell no. This, like, Tupac is for, like, somebody with a belt drive wheel. Like, I shouldn't even have this, I shouldn't have the boost kit on this thing because of this top deck. The top deck is so flimsy, like, just the weight of the motor makes it flex and bounce around. See? See that? Probably can't see that, but probably hear it. Hear that? That's the top deck bouncing. This one I made solid. This French rig is actually good. I would actually keep this over this. Because I could actually probably make this French rig even better. The only problem with the French rig is the hardware doesn't match the other rig. So like, I would actually want to get rid of both of these. Because if I could have the two GT1 Evos, I could probably more easily move them around the room and then have them side to side with equal time or equal share. Because this one is the perfect width or whatever, but this one is basically too wide of this one. So when you put them side by side, like, you got to shove this one way off. And I don't like that. I actually thought it would be better to, like, turn this one sideways, put the two seats on the big part of the square, and then use this somehow. But there again lies the problem. This doesn't have, like, the correct hardware and slots to match this. So once I try and connect them, I don't have the proper brackets, or there is no proper bracket to adapt the 10mm slot to the 8mm slot. So like I said, I had originally had an idea to make this as one of those like 2-seat rally rigs. Because like easily, could take this seat, turn it this way, put the other seat next to it, put 4-post shaker just on that, and then have the pedal deck attach off this end here. You could totally probably have it work. But like I said, in order to make the pedal deck area, I would need more profile like this and more hardware, which I don't have. Because I couldn't use this properly anyway. So it would be a failed project, you know, like some of the other attempts to make this thing the way I needed it to be, which took so many attempts. Like to get wheels that matched from the fucking manufacturer of the stupid wheels on the rig. Story of my life, right? How's the song go? The Rolling Stones song. You can't always get what you want, but you try sometimes. You make